Hello, everybody. This is Sa'arala coming to you from sunny Florida on this beautiful March 28th day to introduce you to the rest of the ground crew. You've been listening to Anna Larai, our voice. She is also called Ribbons by the Alchemy Collective. She and Christian, also the male energy of our group, live on Vancouver Island in British Columbia. Maria joins us from Germany. Paul is coming from Eureka, Kansas. And we are your ground crew. And on that note, I will pass you back to Anna Larai.
Thanks, Sarala. And Paula, I think Eureka's in Montana, not Kansas. All right, and I haven't done the poll yet, so I better get that up. So let's just do the poll here. And do you allow the alchemy to work on your energy during our session together to ease the energetic flow? So if you just want to indicate a yes or no, that would be great. And then we will get started here. And welcome to Anne, who's just coming in. All right, I'm just going to close that poll. Welcome, Bee. So nice to see you. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. All right. Thank you, everybody. So I have a couple of announcements here, and the first of all, we're very glad to have you here. So welcome. And as you know, in about 3 weeks, we are off to the gathering, and it starts, and the resort is completely sold out, and so actually 2 weeks. Wow, Christian and I leave in 2 weeks, and the gathering's in 2.5 weeks, and the resort is sold out now, so we cannot add anyone. So we are 12 people that are going to be present for the gathering, and it was suggested by one of our Heart Collective members that there might be people that would like to participate in supporting the energies, because we cannot do an online portion this time because the energy doesn't hold, the internet doesn't hold at Mardahade. So we are happy to say we'd love to have you do that, but the Alchemy set it up so that it is consistent. So these are the things that they want. So you have to be available and willing to meet daily for all 8 Zoom support calls. The time set is 6:30 Pacific time. So it's the normal Alchemy time in the evening. So you'd have to figure out your own time zone. And that allows us to receive the support when we're not in session. Okay, the support call will be no longer than 45 minutes. I think they'll actually be closer to 30 minutes, but the first time, sometimes it's a little bit more getting started. The Zoom calls will begin on Friday, April 14th and go daily until the last day being Friday, the 21st. Okay, so you're sending all this love and energy to people for their next day and for their travel and all those good things. And the Alchemy are wanting to create a group heart for the support calls that will be done on Monday, April 10th at 1:30 Pacific. So that part is recorded. You don't have to be live for that. So, but you would have to listen to it and become part of the group heart before the 14th of April. Okay, so we've tried to do it when a lot of people are not at work, who are in North America. That's why we set the evening. I know for some of you in Europe, that's not going to work for you, but I know it's good for those of you in, Australia, New Zealand. And once we have commitments from the people wishing to support, the Alchemy will assign which person or persons you'll be supporting, and then we'll send that out with their picture and all of that, so you know. And we'd really like you to let us know before April 6th, and if you can let us know even earlier, that would be great. And you just write us at alchemygatherings with an S there at gmail.com if you can meet those requirements and you want to be part of the support. And right now we only have 5 people who have said that will work for them and that they want to. I think there's a lot more. We would love to have at least 12 so that each person could be supported. So if we don't have a certain number, then I don't know whether we'll go ahead with it, because that might be a little challenging for the people who are on supporting, but we'll decide that when we get there. So if you'd like to support one or more of the people who are attending the gathering, these are what the Alchemy would ask you to do, and just write us and let us know, because the sooner we know, the easier it is for us. So thank you very much. Those of you who have already agreed to be support for the gathering. Okay. All right. All right. My next announcement, let me just find here. Yes. So thank you everybody who listened to the show You Wealth Revolution yesterday with Darius Barzande. I'm having trouble with his name. And where I talked about Nuvination and Karila and did some activations. It was the first time I was on this show, and it's a really big one. And I felt really blessed to be there and to share all about this energy and what's happening with the new earth energies. And the show went about an hour and 45 minutes. We did a download of Nuvination. We did calls and questions, and I shared a little bit about my beginnings, and Darius asked a lot of really good questions, as did audience members. So this is available on his website, and I'll put it up on my Facebook pages and the Alchemy's Facebook page. And it's available till Sunday. And there's the recording right here at the top that you'll see, and you can listen until Sunday, April 2nd. And the other thing that is available here is any of you who've thought about doing a session with me, this is going to be the best price you ever find to do a session with me, because I am doing a half an hour one-on-one session plus many recordings in each package A and package B. So package A is priced at $147, and my normal session prices are $175. Plus you get hours of recordings around rejuvenation. So package A is the private session with me. And then you get the rejuvenation workshop. So if you're interested in rejuvenating your body and the rejuvenation energies, Karila and Mother Gaia come through, and it is a fabulous day. It was from May of last year. And then you would get the actual original recordings of the first 4 of the Arcturian healing chambers. And I still use these every week. I still use them regularly. They are vibrational chambers. There are 13 of them that were set up by the Arcturians before the beginning of this time space, and they open vibrationally. So there are 4 open now, and all you need to do is go in and experience the energies, but you can only do 3 minutes. If you have the recording, the first time you get to go in, you get in for 30 minutes. And then after that, it's 3 minutes a month. But now that there's 4 of them, that means you can go in every month. And then we also put in a really cool new advanced opportunity recording with a new collective called the Light Streamers. And they have permission from Source to download and stream Source Light into you. So Christian and I still do that every week, Sunday night. And then there is the Vortex Healing on June 12th, and that's all for $147. And then package B includes all of those things, plus the May and June live advanced opportunities on the evening of the full moons, which you'll get the recordings on. And it also includes the brand new acceleration chamber that Callie brought forth. I said Karila yesterday in error, and Callie brought forth. So those of you that do any self-work and self-healing, this chamber accelerates. It really accelerates your own healings. And then the new auric field came through in September 2020. And then you also get to choose another vortex healing of your choice. So as I said, if you've ever wanted to do a private session with me, this will be your very best opportunity, because it's more than I have ever offered and on any package. So where you would find this, I'm going to post it on my Facebook pages. You'd find it on Darius's radio show. I'm going to post it on the Alchemy's Facebook page. And if you still can't find it, just write us and I will send you the link. It is only available because through the show till Sunday. All right. So welcome to Joanna and Maria A. and Sunny and Araciel. Welcome Chantel and Addie. Welcome Larry and Karen and Ellen LB and John and Emily. Glad to have everybody here. All right, so let's see what the alchemy has to say today, and let's get connected and get started by connecting to the light and just see, feel, or sense as we bring in that pure source light. And I'm going to ask you to consciously connect to your highest self. Beautiful. And just see before you a golden disc. And just as you step upon it, just feel as it goes up, up, up to the alchemy's field. And as you know that we've moved the crystal in preparation for the gathering, so just feel as your golden disc brings you all the way down to Mexico, off the west coast near Puerto Vallarta. And just see or feel the crystal coming out of the ocean and going up to source, and your golden discs will bring you right around the crystal. Beautiful. And just feel the energies. Greetings, beloved ones. We are the alchemy. And it is our pleasure to be present with you today. And we call forth on Anna Larai, Ribbons, Christian, and Mother Gaia to move into the crystal with Karila. We call you forth, beloved ones. And just see or feel as Anna Larai, Christian, Karila, and Mother Gaia connect their hearts, and we begin to flow the energies to each of them. And feel or sense now as we send a purple ray or ribbon down through the crystal to Anna Larai's heart, and she sends it out to you now. And we send a blue ray or ribbon down through the crystal to Christian. It connects with his heart and he sends it out to you now. And feel as that blue ray or ribbon connects with your heart and it wraps around, goes through the back of your heart and wraps around the whole group until it connects once again into the back of your heart, creating this group heart for our time together. And see or feel now as Mother Gaia, we send her a green ray or ribbon and she sends it out to connect with your heart. And Karila sends the platinum ray or ribbon to connect with your heart, and all of you are hovering above the ocean around the crystal. You are not within the Mexico crystal. And there are many beings of light present around this crystal. And each day, as we get closer and closer to the gathering, more enlightened ones and beings of light come forth. As always, there are the 11 rings of angels, the ring of mythical creatures and animals, the enlightened ones, and another ring of various galactic high council members. And now more and more beings of light come to be present to support the work that we will do, as our aim is to begin another process of birthing the next layer of consciousness. And this is the first time we have shared our intentions really in advance. And so we thank all of you that have attended gatherings online or in person where we did not tell you what we are going to do or what we had hoped to do. And this could still change. We will always utilize the strongest and most possible energies to do the most for all of our attendees and for the Great Awakening here on planet Earth. And we will utilize the energies of the moments. So just feel behind you all these beings of light who are here and who continue to come forth. And we have moved the Alchemy Temple over Mardahade. It is sitting in the higher vibrations right now. And all 12 of our attendees are anchored into that space energetically. And so we invite you, should you wish, to stretch out your arms, palms up, and place your hands into the crystal. Palms up to receive, just to your wrist. And these are energies for the planet, for humanity, for our gathering, to further the awakening, the remembering of who you are on all levels, And so we invite you to place your hands, palms up, right into the crystal up to your wrists. And receive, and simply receive. Beautiful, beloved ones. Just continue to receive, palms up, and allow these high vibrations to flow through you. And we would invite all of you to just be open to receiving here in these moments, to slow down the chatter in the mind, to be present with us and simply receive these gifts. And as your hands remain palms up, we are going to begin to run the diamond lights, and they will come down through your crown chakra. And we will begin with the white, the pink, and the golden, all carrying the codes of remembrance of who you are on all levels. The pink also to support the human body, and the golden for healing. We ask for a show of hands, if you can, in this system, to let us know with how many of you feel you are starting even to get inklings of who you are. And Anna Larai has her hand raised. And keep your hand up a few minutes so we can just see how many of you are starting to get inklings of who you are on all these levels. Beautiful, beautiful. Many of you. Thank you, beloved ones. Thank you. It makes our collective heart swell with love as we see that many of you, with the energies on planet Earth and with the work you do for yourself and the work, the opportunities we and Anna Larai provide for you with all these new tools and energetics, that many of you are truly starting to remember who you are. That is most profound. And this is not only a gift to yourself, but to all of humanity and to the awakening process. For as you begin to see and feel the divine in yourself, how could you not see it in everyone else? And continue to receive the white, the pink, and the golden diamond light as it flows to you and through you, supporting your awakening, supporting your energetics, your vibrational frequency. Continue to receive with your hands palms up into the crystal, receiving these energies as your golden disc hovers around the crystal. And we simply want to fill you up with these vibrations, to fill you up with love, to assist you in remembering. Beautiful, beloved ones, beautiful. Continue to receive. And feel now the diamond lights continue to run, the white, the pink, and the golden. And feel now as the crystal clear diamond light begins to also flow. And the crystal clear diamond light is the energy of the future, the highest potentials. And flowing along with it is the peach diamond light, which is the energy of transformation, alchemical change. And we often flow the crystal clear and the peach together, for the change and reaching the highest potentials simply go hand in hand, do they not? And so the white, the pink, the golden, the crystal clear, and the peach diamond lights all flow through you into your brain and your third eye and throughout the head and down the body, filling you up and saturating you with the codes of remembering. And we share with you, we think you know this, but the sooner that you can let go of your false beliefs around being unworthy or unlovable or not good enough, the faster and easier it will be to remember who you are. And when you work on both ends, as you say, bringing in these high frequencies and the diamond lights and nuvination and all the new earth energies, the energies of rejuvenation and nuvination and remembering, at the same time as you are doing your inner work to release the wounds, the trauma, the beliefs, the old stories, it is like double duty, you might say. You are completing on both ends of the stick, so you will get to the middle faster than if you were only doing one or the other. We hope this makes sense to you, beloved ones. And for our 12 participants, our attendees who will be there in the physical and the gathering, we also begin to run the lavender diamond light for you. These are used at a gathering, the lavender diamond light, and it assists you on deeper levels of remembering and clarity. Beautiful, beloved ones. Just continue to receive the white, the pink, and the golden diamond light, the crystal clear, and the peach, and our 12 participants, the lavender diamond light. Your hands are still palms up within the crystal, and you are receiving the source energies for the awakening, these beautiful frequencies that are being bathed onto planet Earth. Continue to receive. And feel or allow your heart to expand and your energy field to expand. For in this space of frequency, it is much easier to do. And should you wish, it is your choice. If you wish, you may move your golden disc into the crystal now, with your back up against the edge of the crystal, so you are not going in far, just enough for your body. If you wish, if you think it will not be too much for you, and we will ask Anna Larai to set a little timer here, for we will do no more than 5 minutes. And if you feel too much already, then we invite you to step out. So you may enter now. And we ask you now, beloved ones, to gently step out or glide out of the crystal, hands, body. And as you are still around the crystal here, beloved ones, we would ask you to repeat with us the intentions for 2023. And we ask you to imagine or feel as you send this energetic outwards. And we invite you to repeat it once per day. And when you say it 3 times, we count that as once per day. Within 2023, all of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. Within 2023, all of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. Within 2023, all of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. And just feel as that flows out into the ethers, into the grids, setting up so many possibilities. And so the diamond lights continue to flow, the white, the pink, and the golden, the crystal clear, and the peach. And the lavender flows into our 12 participants. Beautiful, beloveds, beautiful. And gently and slowly the lavender stops flowing. And the peach and the crystal clear diamond light stop flowing. Continue to receive as the white, the pink, and the golden diamond light flow. Beautiful, beloved ones, beautiful. And slowly and gently, the diamond lights stop flowing. And we thank you to the individual who came forth and has signed up now. Another has signed up to be part of the support. And gently and slowly, Karela dissolves her platinum ray that is connected to your heart. And Mother Gaia gently dissolves the green ray or ribbon connected to your heart. And we ask the Christian one to dissolve the group heart with the blue ray or ribbon, and Anna Larai gently dissolves the purple ray or ribbon. And your golden discs bring you back to your own time and space. And we wish to show you, for those of you that came a little later, let us just see here, what we are looking for in terms of support. We would like a minimum of 12 so that each of our participants has someone. We have set the time at 6:30 Pacific time, which is in the evening for most of North America. And we thought that because the majority of our listeners are in North America, and we thought that was after the work time for many of you, that it would allow many of you to participate should you want. And so if you wish to let us know, if you wish to support. And our other request is in 2024, we are looking to do a physical gathering in United States. But we would ask if any of you have any suggestions of locations, and by this we mean resorts or yoga studios rather than towns. We need a space for meetings, and then we need bedroom space where there is the dormitory type of room, or when multiple people can share. There are at least 2 beds per room. And so if you have any suggestions, we would love to do this. And if you are willing to support, we would ask you to write in to the Alchemy Gatherings at gmail.com so that Christian can have all the names. And then once we get closer to the date, we will send out who you will be supporting and the photographs. And once again, we thank Laura from our Heart Collective for arranging this. Beautiful. Thank you, Rita. And our final comment would be that we would suggest, we would invite each of you to listen to Anna Larai's recording from yesterday with the lovely Darius, because it wasn't announced till later, but there was a very specific container of energetics set up, filled with nuvination that ran the whole time and is held in the recording. And there were downloads of nuvination. But what we want you to know is, even though it was not announced, there were many, many beings of light supporting the energies that yesterday for all of the listeners and for Anna Larai. And it was quite deep and profound. And so we would say that it would be beneficial for all of you should you choose to do that. And we know it is only available until what they say, the Sunday. So of course, always up to each of you and your free will. And we thank you so much for being present with us this day. We will see you next week on what you call April 4th, and it will be in the evening. And then we will have one more on at this time of day, 2 weeks from now, April 11th, before Anna Larai and Christian head the next morning to the gathering. And then we will go 2 weeks without any global meditations. And then we return on May 2nd. May 2nd. But of course, those of you that wish may always go into our website, and we have 10 years of free recordings there. So there is always an Alchemy recording to support and assist you, beloved ones. Our blessings and our gratitude to each of you. We are the alchemy. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week. And thank you for being present with us. Bye for now.